And we back. And now the regular season is over. We know the exact stats of every NBA player. How many points, assists, rebounds, whatever they average over the season. In today's video, we're seeing if we can guess out of certain players who averaged the most. Let's go over to it. All right, so this was created by Joku1106. Thank you so much for creating this. Can you choose the who averaged more in the 2017-2018 NBA season? 50 questions, so let's get right into it. As you can see at the bottom, we haven't played it just yet. Let's hit play. Who averaged more points? Giannis, LeBron, DeMar DeRozan, or Kevin Durant? I'm pretty sure LeBron ended up with like third or fourth on the scoring list. So I think it is LeBron over these players. But it wasn't, it wasn't too far off. Giannis was right behind him all season long. Giannis had an amazing year. Who averaged more points? Courtney Lee, Quinn Cook, Marco Bellinelli, or Kelly Oubre Jr.? Marco Bellinelli basically just had one of the best years of his career, and he's in his 30s, so that's pretty dope for him and for Philly, because he picked the perfect time to get really good, and that was after he went to Philly and then in the playoffs. So good for him. Who averaged more points? Paul George, Victor Oladipo, LaMarcus Aldridge, or Jimmy Butler? I think I gotta go LaMarcus here because, well, it was like LaMarcus season, Paul George still had Russell Westbrook, Jimmy still had Karl Townsend and Wiggins. Victor Oladipo's his first year being really good, but LaMarcus is like, you know what? I'm at for the Spurs, and I'm right. Who averaged more points? Drew Holiday, Klay Thompson, Donovan Mitchell. Don't even gotta think twice. Donovan Mitchell, baller. Y'all know. Y'all watched last night, hopefully. Baller. Who averaged more points? Kyrie, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was second behind James Harden in scoring. Very, very great player. Who averaged more points? Wiggins, Tobias Harris, Harrison Barnes, and Nikola Jokic. I want to say Tobias Harris here. For a lot of the season, he was really good. And later, towards the end of the season, I didn't hear much about him after he got traded to the Clippers. But, he was really good last year. So I'm going to go... It was Harrison Barnes. I swear, I keep saying, every time Harrison Barnes' names comes up on the video, I say this, but nobody's talking about Harrison Barnes. It just said he averaged the most points out of those guys, but I don't know if you feel me? I don't know if he had a great season. Maybe he shot bad. I don't know. I didn't watch many Dallas Mavericks games this year, if we're being honest. Who averaged more points? Joel Embiid, Karl Towns, CJ. I'm going to go Joel, and that's right. More points. Chris Middleton averaged the dub this year, and he's averaging like 24 in the playoffs. So the guy's a baller. I'm telling y'all, I've been telling y'all for years about Chris Middleton. Who averaged more points? Melo. It's Melo. Even though, man, Melo just did not show up in the playoffs, and that's one of the reasons why they got eliminated. We'll see what he does next year. Will he take the money, or will he try to go get a championship? If you ask me, he'll probably take that bag, though. Who averaged more points? Manu, John Henson, Larry Nance Jr., or Jay Crowder? None of these guys are in the place in their careers where they're known as the scorer. I'm going to go Larry Nance Jr. here. It was Klay. It was Jay. It was Jay Crowder. Okay. Who averaged the most assists? LeBron. Okay. It was LeBron or James Harden, for sure. But LeBron was the answer. Who averaged the more assists? Draymond Green, Jeff Teague, Rondo, or Larry? I think Rondo averaged about 8 assists this year. So I'm going to go Rondo. Yes. Who averaged more assists? Blake Griffin, JJ Barea, Drew Holiday, or Nick Batum? I'm going to go between the two guards, and let's say it was Drew who averaged 19 points, but JJ Barea averaged the more assists. Whatever. Who averaged more assists? Ricky Rubio, Jarrett Jack, Dennis Smith Jr., Kevin Durant. I want to say Jarrett Jack. Yes! Because Ricky Rubio has been known for his passing ability, but this year in Utah, their offensive system is not through Ricky Rubio enough where he's touching the ball every single possession. You got Donovan Mitchell handling it and stuff like that. So in previous years where Ricky Rubio was the primary and almost only ball handler, he ain't really got that this year. But he still has the same passing ability. He just don't have the opportunity. So that's when stats will fool you. His stats would say that he ain't passing great anymore. He is. He's just not getting the assist. It's team ball. Swing, 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 shot. Or ISO Donovan Mitchell. One of the two. Who averaged more assists? Eric Bledsoe, Giannis, Joe Ingles, or Tim Hardaway Jr.? Between Eric Bledsoe and Giannis, I'm going to go with the point guard here. And that's right. Who averaged more assists? Victor Oladipo, De'Aaron Fox, Jaren Grant. I think he was this close to a triple-double that I was at. I think he was 1 rebound away or 2 rebounds away. He's a definite willing passer. He's willing. That means something. Who averaged more assists? I think I'm going to go Al Horford. Yes! The big man. He's one of the better passing big men in the league. Who averaged more assists? Brandon Ingram, without a doubt. There was a period of time where Brandon Ingram was the point guard when Lonzo Ball was out, and he surprised the heck out of me at his vision of the court. So, knew it there. Who averaged more assists? George Hill, Gary Harris, Frank Ntilikina, or Gasol? I'm going to go Gary Harris because he had the most opportunity. I would say Frank Ntilikina because he's probably the best passer here. Oh, well, Powell. But Powell is old. But he didn't get, like, extreme minutes this year where Gary Harris did. Oh, no, it was Frank. I should have just went with the gut. Frank Ntilikina averaged more assists than Gary Harris. That's crazy. And Gary Harris probably played double the amount of minutes as him. Who averaged more assists? Anthony Davis, Courtney Lee, Evan Turner, or Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Evan Turner is more of a playmaker than anybody on this list. So I'm going to go him. I don't feel confident, and I shouldn't have. It was Courtney Lee. All right, the assist one is getting us going, man. Who averaged most assists? Wiggins? Psst, he ain't passing that ball. Harrison Barnes? I told you earlier, I'm not watching Harrison. Harrison could have averaged a triple-double this year. I know he didn't, but, like, I'm not watching the Dallas Mavericks. LaMarcus, don't think so. Justice Winslow, what they did in Miami, Justice Winslow played some point guard, like some backup PG a lot. I'm going to go Justice, man. Because I've seen him bring the ball. Yeah, in the playoffs, he was bringing the ball up as, like, the primary ball handler. And I was like, really? Who averaged more assists? Rondo, James Harden. James Harden. Yes, okay. Who averaged more? Oh, we at the rebounder stage. This is the place where DeAndre Jordan has been king. The rebound. Him and Drummond have been king of rebounds. More rebounds than Enes Kanter, Joel Embiid, Jonas Valanciunas, and Clay Capella. Enes Kanter's like one of the best offensive rebounding guys in the league. I'll go with him. Yeah, there we go. More rebounds between Yusuf Nurkic, Powell, Russell Westbrook. We know the answer to this, right? It's Russell. It's Russell. Averaged another triple-double this year. Even, yeah, it took him to the last game, but it was done, right? He did it. Who averaged more rebounds? Draymond, Ben Simmons, Kevin Love. Kevin Love has always been a monster rebounder. I remember he had a 30-30 game back in Minnesota. Like, that is incredible. That is incredible. We don't really see that Kevin Love no more because he's more of at the perimeter. We don't see many offensive rebound Kevin Love anymore. I wish he'd go back to the basket, but hey, they may end up getting eliminated. And if they do, I'm going to have to say Kevin Love, you underperformed this playoffs. I think he's averaging 11 points in the playoffs. All-star, Kevin Love. 11 points in the playoffs is just not enough. This is not enough. We need him to have a big Game 7. If you're a Cavs fan, you need him to. If you're a Pacers fan, the exact opposite. You need him to continue to do what he's doing. Who averaged more rebounds? Alfred Gamino or Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant, Alfred Gamino. I'm clicking. Al-Farouq. Okay. More rebounds, Taj Gibson, Bobby Portis, Marcin Gortat. He had the best opportunity. Who averaged more rebounds between... Laurie, don't sleep on the marksman. He's considered the marksman and the finisher, but he can grab some rebounds for you too. More rebounds, Serge Ibaka, Rondé. I'm going Serge here because he started. And it was Rondé. Wow. Rondé averaged more rebounds than Serge Ibaka. DeJounte Murray, Bam Adebayo, Jaren Allen, or Kyle Anderson. Bam Adebayo and Jaren Allen, even though they're willing and decent rebounders, they didn't get as many minutes as guys like Kyle Anderson or DeJounte Murray. And the fact that DeJounte Murray is there is kind of suspicious. So I'm going to go with the suspicious answer, say the point guard averaged more rebounds. Who averaged more rebounds between Chris Paul, Marquise Chris? See, it's a similar situation, but backwards. You got 3 guards, but 1 big man. I'm going to go with the big man. Yeah. See that? You got to think logically. I don't know how many rebounds Marquise Chris has averaged, but it was more than those 3. Who has more rebounds between Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Bradley Beal, or Zaza? I know it's not Zaza. I can't use that same logic for last question because it's Zaza. Let's say Drew. No. See, what am I doing? He's still a big man. Always bet on the big man to get more rebounds, unless it's Brook Lopez. Unless it's Brook Lopez, bro. He averaged 4 rebounds this year. Exactly, 4 rebounds. My 7-footers, 4 rebounds, not good enough. Let's say Elfrid Payton because he is a good rebounder. Yeah. 4 rebounds for my 7-foot center is not cutting it. All right, 14 questions left. We're about blocks. Anthony Davis led the league in blocks this year. John Henson is a rim protector. Kristaps, before his injury, he was up there in blocks. JaVale McGee is a shot blocker. Oh, okay. Daniel Theus? I still don't know. Is it Theus? Regardless, I think he won Defensive Player of the Year back in overseas. He played in Germany, I think, or something like that, and he won Defensive Player of the Year. So let's say he got the more blocks. But no, he didn't have the same opportunity as Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon was averaging like 30-plus minutes a game. So let's go Aaron Gordon. It was Wesley Johnson. Wow. All right. Who averaged more blocks? Carney Towns. Miles Turner. Miles Turner was leading the league in blocks for a lot of this season, but ended up KD took it for a little bit, and then Anthony Davis finished with it. More blocks, Joel Embiid. Steals. Victor Oladipo led the league in steals. Easy money there. Robert Covington has been a guy to be like top tier steals for like the past 4 years. So I'm going to go Robert Covington here. It was Gary Harris though. Okay. Hey, we were wrong. That's no big deal. Who averaged more steals? Chris Paul. Chris Paul is in steals. You probably want to click on Chris Paul's name. LeBron, Lou Will, Dwayne Wade. I'm going to go LeBron. Yep. Mario Chalmers. I'm not clicking him. Draymond Green. Yes. 2 more questions left. Let's finish strong. Justin Holiday, Tyus Jones, Sebastian Napier, Corey Brewer. Sebastian Napier? It was Tyus Jones. Last but not least, more steals, Karis LeVert. We got an 80%. The average score is a 34. We came, we saw, we conquered with a nice B- from where I'm from. Some places that could be a C. Some people, it don't matter. We passed. That's all I really care about. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, to leave it a like. See y'all maybe not tomorrow, maybe Monday. Regardless, we'll see y'all very, very soon.